What's going on, everybody? It is Justin again, and I'm here with George, by the way. If you didn't know, George is my tiny little Jerboa chibi over here, which I absolutely love my George. Currently, he's not the highest of levels, but we're going to get him there. Heck, we're only 55,000 or 45,000 XP away from getting him up to the next level anyways. But I just wanted to show off one of my smaller bases. This is located up around like 3.310 latitude and longitude, and it's kind of my northwest resource base. If I would call it that. Let me pull my map back up and zoom in. So it's kind of hard to tell on the actual map, but it's located between the rivers where the beaver dams like to spawn, and some of the huge beaver dams pretty much spawn right down here below it. And all the wood that I collect from that and cementing paste, I just bring back up here. I'll mix it with my obsidian, or I'll use it to cook down in charcoal. And of course, I got me a nice little square base here with a little bit of angled roof at the top, some large and small doors to help with bringing stuff in, because I cannot fit this big boy through here, and he is the easiest to bring wood back on. But let's see, got my fabricator, my chemistry bench, got some extra storage boxes for resources, and then I put a lot of wood in these storage boxes back here. That and resources and building materials I can't fit inside my smithy right now. Like these, I need to put in my link storage box. That way I can get them back to base, and when new areas get added, I'll have more resources to build. Kind of like small bases like this across different areas of the map. Currently I have 4 link storage boxes in 4 different areas. So I mean, if you see the one right here, there's also one at home 4 and down at the bottom, which you can't see it on the map right now. Now you can. Oh, there should have been a home 5 down here. I don't know why I'm missing a marker. Where it says Cave 1, there's another base built at. No, that's in the water. Here we go. Home 5. That's in the extinction area. What is going on? Uh-oh. Kind of stuck now. There we go. That was a strange one. Yeah, it's just getting stuck, like moving. Well, haven't had that problem arise up before. That's a new one. Cooking up my charcoal. I'll put it in the link storage box. I'll either change it into gunpowder here, or I'll send it back home and change it into gunpowder there. Just depends on what I feel like doing. Usually if I've collected a whole lot of flint up here, I'll just go ahead and add it with some stone out the Anki and mix it to make spark powder. And then if I have a large amount of charcoal cooked up when I come back, I'll use it, cook it to gunpowder, and send it home. I don't have a whole lot for resources and craftable foods and this and that here. I'm mostly not cooking anything. The eggs are here in case I want to tame Carcas or Gigantoraptors. But I did find a Carco when I came up here. I mean, it's not, once again, not a very high level one. But it's got the trait Athletic 3 on it, so it can actually have like slight boost. Let's see if I can pull it up. I think I just exited out. There we go. Health regen and stamina regen for every point into oxygen, which on this specific Carca I probably won't use. I'll move it over to a different one, and as I level it up and put traits into it, I'll use that trait on it. But that's the reason I've tamed so many of them, is just for the grab the base trait, can pull it off, put it into the... I can't remember what that thing's called currently. Now I'm confused. I wish I was back home at my diner pen. Alright, well, long story short, if you're looking for Carcas or Gigas, this is a small spawn for them up here, as well as if you go up to that circular point on the map, there is a pond for kairaikus. That's where I got my first couple babies and this and that for breeding. And after that, whenever I hatch eggs, I just look for colorful ones. If I find a colorful one, I'll end up keeping it. But this field over here, you could build a massively huge base in just because of how the structures are. Now, I mean, there are a couple rocks and areas you would not be able to get past the different height of your foundations and stuff. But as far as it goes for a nice flat area to build on, this place is perfect. I mean, I could put a mega base here, but I don't want to. I like my area that I took over down there towards Corinthos. After this, I'm probably going to go ahead and ride over to Home 4, show y'all the small little structure I have for my wyvern area, which I mean, it's just where the wyvern eggs pop up at it, that cave up there. The sulfur cave, I've named it. I'm not sure what the actual name for it is. I'd have to look on the map when I get over there. But this is it. Sometimes it's just a simple little base to get materials from one place to another. I just like the fact that I had it up on this higher elevated area. What we got here? Heavy hitting, but it's only level 1. So I might just let that one... Nah, we're not going to let that slide. We're going to take it out in like 1 or 2 hits. There we go. Add a couple UD hearts into the trophy case at home. That way whenever we go to do boss battles, we won't have to be hunting them down. I know in the island, that was one of my huge problems, was trying to find different trophies to do the overseer battles and the actual boss battles. And of course, we're full of wrong prime meat. Drop. Alright, now I'll move that over there. Yeah, but so far, I haven't done a whole lot up here. I just kind of brought some basic structures. Either use Rhino to get him over here, or use Argentavis to bring him up here. I did find this baby woolly rhino, which I'm not a big fan of its trait, but I don't have many woolly rhinos. So if I find another female, I'll just leave that as my breeding pair. It is funny how these things lay on their side when you level them up, though. He's like, you want belly rubs. I got 1 Argentavis and 1 Ankylosaurus up here. I know I attempted to tame an Ankylosaurus somewhere or another. I think it had Vampiric as the trait. It was either that or like cave bearing, waste bearing, something like that. I'd have to try to look it up real quick. This is one thing that I absolutely love about ASA over ASE. You can just look them up. Oh no. Well, the Ankylosaurus I tried to tame did not get tamed. It must have gotten eaten. It was somewhere off in that direction from when I flew up. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hey, we might be able to fly over to the sulfur cave real quick. I'm just going to leave them sitting there. Normally there's not too much ops that fly up, try to kill them and stuff. Argentavis will. The UDs can't reach them because of how I built my base. This might be a minute. Prepare to enjoy the rendering. I will say, once you're going over water, you can watch the render line. I mean, it's kind of funny because dinosaurs will spawn outside of the render line of what you can render around you. Let's see, there it is. But obviously you can't do anything until you get close enough in your render distance. Like I could try to shoot with little trank bolts out of a long neck rifle at stuff, but you very rarely can hit it unless you're a really good shot. I am not the best of shots, but I'm the best shot I got, so. Ooh. little bit of extra crystal don't hurt. Now, let's see. Coming in from this way is actually the direction I found my first tech quits, because it was right off the swamp from the Wyvern Island over there. Way that swamp over there is where I found my best Rhinoceros. Probably mispronouncing that, but pronunciations are one of those things. It doesn't matter where you're from or where you're at. You're probably going to mispronounce something once in a while. So don't be afraid, because if you don't make mistakes, you'll never learn. Let's see if we can watch the render on this. I'm not seeing a whole lot of dinosaurs over here. It'd be like that sometimes. Absolutely beautiful though. Visuals on this, just stunning. I mean, I know I propped that up. I probably said that 20 or 30 times out of all my videos, but God knows. Sometimes in life you just get excited about the little things. And sometimes the little things are really big things. Ooh, we almost there. Yeah, it's been slow spawning in dinos around the swamp too. Is that a male or female? Oh, male. We're going for it. We're gonna knock it out real quick. There we go. This thing is seriously overpowered. I put way too much into melee where I could have put it into stamina, health, and everything else. And yes, I have a wind turbine to power this one up here. I realize it's probably not the best, most effective way to get electricity, but I had found it in a loot crate and was just kind of like, you know what? I don't have to take a generator somewhere. I am going to have to heal it before too long, though. If not, it's going to start causing me some problems. I thought I had some electronics on me. I do. Let's take a little bit of resources out. We can leave them here at this base. Alrighty. This is, once again, just another simple square base. I mean, I even did, like, a smaller area off of it, or down on the bottom of it, so I could put storage areas and my sleeping bags. So I don't have anything stored there right now. I also did kind of like a walkway off of it, and I was trying to make the walkway all the way to the ground, but I decided against it. There we go. It was taking a lot of resources. If I have my Meguana, I can jump up to this point right here from that rock over there and just walk it up the rest of the way. But any of the flyers, I really don't need it. That's why I didn't go any farther. Because the only one that I take any farther around the map would be like Meguana, just because of its speed. I brought one of my industrial grinders over here. Let's see. Should have some metal still. Grab that. like that. Let's cut that in half. Drop this, that. Oh, I like to keep the soap. Don't drop the soap! I dropped the soap. Toss my angler gel there. I don't think I have a whole lot in this preserving bin. Mostly just food and, well, meat that's spoiled and regular meat. Just using this to make narcotics to keep wyverns asleep. How did I get you in here? Oh, okay. I was wondering there for a minute. I didn't know if I had thrown it out in the cryopod and just expected it to be good. Oh. Might have blocked myself from getting out that way. There we go. Let's see if I can repair it. Reparo! Wow, welcome to the wizarding world of Ark Survival Ascended. I had literally made an area over here you could sit on. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Just whistle you to stop before you fly around for the rest of the day. Alright, I'm going to end up leaving all of this here. I can take that with me. Before I end this video, I am going to go see if we can find any wyvern eggs. Just because I have a couple, but they do not spawn very often. I don't know if it's my save file or just how it is on PS5. Do need some more milk too. It's a female poison. Be the one shrank too. Alright, let's see what I can get going on. Hope it's poison. We might get a large amount of lag. Last time I was dealing with wyverns, I did. I don't like when it tries to auto aim. There we go. It's one good thing about low-level wyverns. Very few trank bolts. Or trank arrows. And we're gonna leave the mom right there. She'll wake up in a second, go fly right around. We'll be good to go. Is that another wyvern? There's another female poison, double aquatic. I think I already pulled milk from that one time. Milk over here. Let us see, let us see. There we go. Alright, no, let's dip out of here before it wakes up. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably going to chase me on this one. Need you to move slightly to the left. Very nice. The ones I do not like to trank would be the fire wyverns. As you can tell, I am not fire resistant, nor do I have fire resistant potions. It can do some serious damage if you ain't careful. Hey, for the poison grenade. Trying to dump raw prime meat. Looks like I just need to make it back home to base. Just hoping to find another fire lightning wyvern egg though. With 2 fire wyverns flying around like that, there should have been a fire egg. I just might not see it. Let's go inside and maybe just chilling in here. There's a couple spots they can spawn. I don't normally check more than just like the entrance right here. But there is a good amount of space to fly around in here. Oh, there we go. That was a big transition between light and dark there for a second. Gosh. Alright, I think we're going to call it on that one. Get a little more sulfur and we're going to dip out. See if we can dip away from the 2 poison wyverns I'm milking over here. We're good. Oh. I'm just going to toss 3 of those for now. I need to take that meat home so I can put it in my feeding troughs. But I think that's going to be it for this go round. I might do a little bit of traveling off screen so we can make it to other bases and get milk put up at the right time. So far for this episode, I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one.